But yeah, let's think about that for a second. Can you tell us like what it is it about picking on golf events in particular that you feel like is so special?
Well, I tell you, you're going to get me going now because I get it. Golf is not, it's not the NBA. It's certainly not the NFL or college football. I mean, those are the big three, obviously leading with the NFL. But if people, I always knew this from being at a golf shop and on a lesson tee all my career that, you know, that golf fan is really into the sport, and there's so many different ways that you can kind of wager on the game. And when you start to really kind of pay attention to the way that the betting world works, um, especially in 2023, it gets pretty exciting pretty quick. So that's why I wanted to build the business. At the end of the day, golf does what I call it. It does four things that make it really, really attractive to bettors. And I can tell you without a doubt, much like Top Golf, there are way more people betting the game than there are even playing it. Right. And it's super exciting to me that their introduction to the game is through a PGA professional to appreciating the men and women that play it, because read the line, I cover the LPGA and the PGA Tour. But why do they get so into it? Well, there's four reasons why. The first is what I call the 4-day lottery. And that is, Tom, let's get you involved here for a second, right? Like, who do you root for in the NFL?
Oh, Patriots fan, die hard, always will be.
Oh,
Having a
perfect.
tough
All
year.
right. Very good. So in August, you think the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. Whether they are or aren't, you think that they're going to win the Super Bowl, and their odds are, let's say, they're like 18 or 20 to 1. Okay, great. So 7 months go by. If all the injuries work out, if Tom Brady doesn't get hurt back in the day, all of those things work out. 7 months later, you get paid. How about in golf? Tournament starts on Thursday. I mean, the favorites are 20 to 1. I had Victor Hovland at the Memorial. He was 20 to 1, and my readers won. Okay.
Oh,
In
nice.
4 days, they got paid. Hence the 4-day lottery. Golf offers the longest odds and the best paydays in the shortest time window. You can't do that on a Sunday in NFL or Saturday college football. You'd have to pick like 7 games in a parlay, and when will that ever work, right? It's much easier to say, hey, Patrick Cantley will win the BMW, and then I wait 4 days and I get paid. The second thing is that it goes back to football betting again. Everybody bet the Super Bowl because they wanted to bet the coin toss or how long the Star Spangled Banner was going to go, who scores first. Well, those are called proposition or prop bets. And
Right.
there was a million of them for just that game, but people would get all excited about them. Well, golf offers the most amount of prop bets. There's 156 players in a field over 4 days, each playing 18 holes a day. So even when technology-wise we get to the point where you can bet on every shot, to today, you can bet head-to-head matchups, top fives, top 20s, top 10s, low score for the day, low player for the day. You can just bet so many different things. The third thing comes down to everyone was betting pregame, right? And then they go watch the football game, and however it went, it went. All right. But that's not happening anymore. Most people are actually waiting till that first couple of drives to happen, and then they're hitting the spread because they have a feel for how the game, is going. Kind of the temperature of is one team nervous? Is one team playing better than the other? Is it going to be a low scoring game, a high scoring game? So all of that in play or in game or live betting, right, is something that, if you want to bet the Super Bowl again, it's 4 hours long. You want to bet a golf tournament, it's 4 days long. So it gives you so many more options for in-game ads. And then the last one is quite honestly, is that golfers bet. It's the
Yeah.
fabric of the game. So you
As we
don't,
know.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
you don't need to convince anybody to say, hey, let's bet $5 on whether or not, Ricky Fowler is, going to finish top 10 this week.